FSXPlayer Productions was a channel created on June 16, 2020, but only started uploading on August 29, 2020. Why? What was the initial purpose of the channel? Why was the channel created in the first place? Was FSXPlayer Productions the original name of the channel? Did the owner own any previous channels? Well, these questions are gonna be answered in this video. There are quite a few surprises for you in this video, stuff you probably never heard before. FSXPlayer Productions, The Untold Story. Coming up. November 30, 2019. A channel was created on YouTube called the Aviation and Music Channel. Yes, that sounds cringe. It might seem weird to you as to why I'm talking about this random channel. But just wait, in the end, everything will be connected together. On the very same day the channel was created, the user uploaded a video called the Ultimate USA Trip Trailer, which was more like a teaser for an upcoming video. Not many people paid attention to it though. But nevertheless, almost a month later, on December 22, 2019, the user uploaded the actual trip report video, promising to upload part 2 later on. And with that, the user mysteriously disappeared from the channel. Fast forward to a few months later, and the user was back on YouTube, but this time on a different channel called The Road to Melodious Life. The user uploaded a lyrics video for a Bollywood song, along with 3-second clips of random places in Mumbai. Finally, he made a video called The New Face of the Road to Melodious Life, and mentioned that he would start posting dance tutorial videos soon. But that never happened, and the channel got deleted. The user made a third channel, which was created on April 27, 2020, called Lockdown Planespotting. The channel started off its voyage with a retro-themed trailer. Letting everyone know what was gonna be uploaded on this channel. And things actually went pretty well. The channel was at its peak when it uploaded What Happened to PK8303, update number 2. This video got over 700 views, which was insane for the owner at that time. But everything came crashing down soon after. After uploading that video, the owner got extremely motivated and proceeded to make another video, this time called What Happened to PK8303. Update number 3. Well, the first part of the PK8303 series got over 300 views, and the second one got over 700. The user thought the third one would get at least 1,000 views, and was super excited about it. Little did he know what came next. After he uploaded update number 3, he waited for a few days, and thought of keeping the views he got for the video as a surprise for himself. And with extremely high expectations, he opened up YouTube Studio and gasped at how many views he actually got. 8 views. And that was the end of the line. The user continued to upload more videos, and even changed the channel name to Of Spirit, but quickly lost interest. Once, he spent literal weeks editing a video about a recent plane crash, and really hoped that his hard work would pay off. Unfortunately, the video barely crossed the 5 views mark. In an attempt to benefit out of his hard work, he uploaded the same video again, but got the same result. Finally, on the 29th of August, 2020, he would upload his last video, called FSXPlayer Trailer. The same video was uploaded on 2 channels, one on the main Lockdown Planespotting channel, and the second on the newly formed FSXPlayer channel. Now, I just told you about 3 random channels, all owned by the same person. Why? Well, you might have guessed it now, the owner of the channels was none other than me, aka FSXPlayer Productions. That was my initial experience on YouTube. Now, you must be wondering, why did I quit making videos on those channels? Well, I'll get to that now. Let's take the case of the Aviation and Music Channel. While editing part 1 for the USA trip videos, I realized that I hadn't recorded anything for part 2 of the video, and most of it was due to my potato phone, with barely 1 GB of storage space. Anyway, that was reason 1 as to why I quit making videos on that channel. Reason number 2 is that back then, I didn't have any ideas as to what I could upload. Therefore, I decided to give up the 7 subscribers I had gained, and started fresh with the road to melodious life. The idea for the channel's name was actually given by my friend, Purity Diamond FN. He's my school friend, and he was the one who suggested the name. Anyway, I decided to start off with a totally new theme, music. I uploaded my first video, and got bored soon after. I realized that music videos just weren't my thing, so I uploaded some random clips, then started afresh with lockdown plane spotting. With AV Spirit, I realized that I loved making aviation-related videos. But like I said, after I spent weeks on editing a video, only to realize that people just didn't want to see it, I moved on, and started fresh with FSXPlayer Productions. And the rest is history. Well, this may come as a surprise to you, but FSXPlayer Productions was not the original name for the channel. Instead, it was called LPS Fan 757. Yes. Very random. LPS stands for Lockdown Plane Spotting and Fan as well, Fan, and 757 is a 757. Anyway, that seems very weird to be a channel's name, but get this. It wasn't meant to be a YouTube channel in the first place. The LPS Fan 757 was an alt account. And I hate to admit this, but I used this account for subscribing to my previous Lockdown Plane Spotting channel. Yes. It's true. But then I never continued this. 2 reasons. 1, there really is no point in subscribing to yourself, otherwise it won't mean anything. 2, YouTube deletes the alt account subscriptions anyway. So yes. FSXPlayer Productions wasn't meant to be a channel. This also explains why the channel stayed inactive for months. Usually, a channel would start uploading on the same day it was created. But FSXPlayer Productions was more of an alt account, so it made sense that I didn't upload anything on it. And, after I quit making videos on the FSpirit channel, I picked a random alt account to change into a channel. And, the one I picked was LPS Fan 757. Well, that's enough for the brief history about me. Now it's time to take a look at the questions you posted months ago. The first one, by Captain Flightwings. Why did you want to start your Whitey channel, and how can you give advice to channels that are not growing like mine? Well, I initially started my channel because of Sam Choi. He was the one who started my love for aviation. I remember watching his Air India review, and that was it. I just loved aviation from then on. And about the advice thing, all I can say is, just keep trying. Sometimes your channel just won't grow, and that's fine. It happens to everyone. I personally wouldn't recommend quitting, like what I did. But what you could do is create multiple channels, and upload different content on each. You can check which one gets the best response and choose accordingly. But I certainly don't recommend quitting. Question 2. How old are you? You don't need to answer, and what's your best FPM? I'm 14 at the moment, and my best proven FPM is -14 with the 737-200, and I guess my A330 butter, the one with the Rickroll in the description, and with 33k views, was around -5 FPM. But I'm not sure. And yes, I know that I uploaded a video with a -11 FPM landing with the 727, but now, I feel it was a miscalculation from LRM side. It certainly didn't look like -11 FPM. Planes Flight 12. When did you start playing FSX? July 5, 2020. 2:26 p.m., got it from my Steam account. More than a year ago. And I've got a total of 1,504.1 flight hours in FSX. So that's it for FSXPlayer Productions, The Untold Story. I hope all of your questions were answered in this video. And let me know if you enjoyed it. I worked really hard on this, took me more than a month for all the planning, scripting and whatnot. I really hope this pays off, lol. So thanks for watching and see you soon.
Retard. Retard.